Hi all my gorgeous friends and family. This is another little morning video. I feel God speaks to me very clearly in the morning and is teaching me non-stop how to be human in this world. And so I've got a little bit to share with you, a little bit about my own story and how I can see things much more clearly day by day, which is wonderful. And it's about it's about many things. It's about us as human beings and how we're meant to live. And we're taught so much that's not true. And the truth is that we are all very special and we are holy beings. We are spirit in matter. And we are one with the earth and we are one with the spirit world. So we're all connected with each other and with everything. And we are truly, truly precious. And that almost sounds like a lie, because this world says the exact opposite, that you're not special and you're not anything, and you have to do a whole lot to prove that you are something. And that's just not true. You are like the birds singing, like these flowers just standing here. You are so precious, and you are in you have complete harmony. In you are completely pure, like the flower. It's only our mind that has ruined so much and distorted our harmony and made us mad, more or less, and and not function. So we are here we come to Earth really to live and to bring our special being to this world. And the more we let go of everything that is not harmony, the more we let go of that, the more harmony will shine out. So everything we need for a joyful life and to really feel that we are here, that we're really doing something special just by being us. The more we let go of the old way of being, the more this will shine out, because it's already in there. We don't have to learn this really. We just have to unlearn all the ways we have learnt before. And when you're living in your soul, the more you let go of what you've learned and the old way of being, and the more you allow yourself to be yourself. I know it's a transition. You don't just do it like that, because like an animal that has been treated really bad, it takes a while for them to get well. And the same with us. We have been treated bad and we have treated ourselves bad. We've got no one to blame, but we've just been in a bad way for a very long time, and it takes a while to reach to a point where you really feel that you're living in your soul. But when you reach to this point, and you feel it step by step, it comes, you will feel, because God will be guiding you and showing you, oh, this way, keep going, and He will show it to you with pleasure and with a feeling of deep joy. And so we're being called to live in our spirit, and when we live in our spirit in this world, we're joyful because the spirit is joy. There is no sadness in the spirit. The spirit is like a little child in a way, only it's full of wisdom. It's a little child that's so excited about life and just loves to just be here and is so engaged with life because everything is so exciting and wonderful. That's the spirit. So the spirit is joy, is filled with joy. And the spirit, your spirit, my spirit, every spirit is the same, only colored by that we are unique. But when we reach our spirit, we all find the same jewels, and that is joy. Deep, as it says in the Bible, your joy will be complete. It will be joy. The joy you feel is just an endless joy. It's like an ocean of joy that you are in. And there is peace. There is endless peace in your spirit. There's no fear. It doesn't exist in your spirit. It's only in the old way, in the what's called the ego, the false self. There's fear, and we can just touch on death. Your spirit knows, and you know in your spirit that you are your spirit. That's your true self. This body that you have here is a container, and it's not meant to live. Like this flower, this is going to go into seed. This has gone into seed, going into seed now, and it will die. It will just wither away and die. And this, our body, will too. But when you're in your spirit, you don't fear that anymore. And actually, what I've found that realizing the more I live in my spirit, the more relaxed I am about death, because I've come home. And as they say, the spiritual teachers, die before you die. So you're actually dead. You actually realize that your true self is your spirit, and this is your home, and this will never die. So when you die, when the body dies, we call it die. When the body dissolves, you'll still feel this wonderful, wonderful joy and peace, and all the other things that will come to that are in your spirit, because you're already there. So it won't be fearful. You just let it go, because we're not meant to. Some people think we're meant to be here forever. I don't believe that. And it's made me so grateful for my life, because every single day. That's really the message of this video, partly, but that was the big one. Is a gift. It's just an enormous gift we're given every day, and you have the chance to make this day so beautiful, and just even better than any day you've ever experienced. Your chance is here, right now, in this day. And that is so huge, because one day you're gone, one day you're not here anymore, and being on earth is just so special. It is really, really, really special, because you're experiencing all these. I'm going to pick you now, little flower. Look at this. You can't experience that in the spirit world. It's physical. And as I believe it's God, it's all God. The whole world here is God expressing Himself in so much beauty and so much goodness. I can get really. I just get so excited because it's so beautiful. So every day is such a special gift, and that invites you even more to live in your spirit, because here you have a chance. Today you have the chance to feel even more joy, even more peace, and to make a difference that's even greater than you did yesterday. And remember that the great difference is to be you. So you don't have to do anything. Just be you. Be your spirit. That's the most beautiful thing you can be, because you become pure. You're purely you. And that is just doing the earth the biggest favor you can do. Just be yourself. So you're bringing spirit, more and more spirit, into the earth by just being you. So what can you do today? What can you not do? How can you change little things in your life so that you really feel this joy deeper and deeper? Feel that you're more and more present. And I can just keep talking, but I just want to share this about my own life, because the joy and peace I've touched now, but in the spirit there's everything good. Everything good you can imagine is in the spirit. But for me, I have, since I was little, felt that life was so joyful. And I had all my problems, of course, and different things I was struggling with all through my life. But I just felt this, I had this knowing that life is so joyful and so beautiful, and that we're here to enjoy it. I mean, and so the huge challenge for me is that many people around me don't wish to live like that. They wish to live in fear, or they don't feel they wish to live in fear, but they live in fear, and they live in a lot of darkness. Many people around me, and that is a huge challenge, to love them there. let them go, because I get desperate. I just think that their life is now. Every year, every day that passes will never come back. And if you're living in fear now, and fear is just hell, really. It's not loving yourself, not loving life, not loving anything. We're just being frightened of the next thing that's going to hit you. It's just hell on earth. And I get so sad. And I get caught by this desperation. And I really know that God's telling me, you have to let these people go. So many people subconsciously choose to live in fear and darkness, hatred, conflict. It is a never-ending pain. And that's life. And it's the ones that maybe you love, you have so dear to your heart, they're all in that. And you just have to let it go. And that is a huge challenge to say, okay, it's okay. It's okay. And I know that that's the best thing I can do for them, to let them be there. Love them where they are. Stop trying to pull them out of it. Leave them as they are and just love them and get on with my own life. And that's where I feel that living close to nature is, that is the answer for me. Because nature is filled with joy. There's no sadness in nature. It doesn't exist. Nature is one big explosion of joy and love. And so I can resonate with the cows and the sheep and the flowers and all the dung and whatever, all the mud and all the other things. But summertime, this is the second day of summer, is just really an explosion of joy. And I just feel so at home here. So, and that was another thing. I thought, we are so social beings. We want to share our joy with other human beings. And I've been desperate because nobody really wanted to share it with me. So, but I can share it with the flowers and the animals because they are there. They're just joyful all the time. So we can play together and love life and be. And so I feel I'm in a social group, only it's not with humans so much. It's very, very little human contact I have where I really, really, really feel a playfulness and joyfulness. And wow, that is sad. It can really make me cry. Because one day we're not here anymore. And the thing is that when you feel joy, when you're in your spirit, love flows. So the love that you feel for your fellow beings just flows to them. And they feel it and they flow it back to you. And that is, the ultimate for human beings, to feel this love flowing from the heart. But when you're not in your spirit, the love really can't flow because you're in so much pain. So your heart is closed off. But luckily, the people who have experienced near-death experiences, who've experienced death, they say that we all reunite in love when we die. All the people who have died before us, they're waiting for us. So all our father and mother and whoever's dead, they're waiting for us, and they are pure love. So whatever love you didn't have with these people on earth is waiting for you. So this got a bit emotional. Sorry about that. Or not sorry. Crying is beautiful because it just shows that we feel, and feelings are beautiful. So we're going to make some videos about that too. Anger is beautiful. Sadness is beautiful. Crying is beautiful. It's all beautiful because it's all life. So the little flower and I will say, have a wonderful day, and remember that you are precious. You are endlessly precious, and so is life. This day is a special, special gift for you. So, see you soon.